This is my old starter. This is my new starter. Way different. It's supposed to work. Book says they look different, but they're the same. So we'll see. Also, in order to get the starter out of the space that it's in, there's a bracket. This is the bracket here, which bolts to the side of the engine block, but also bolts to 10 millimeter bolts, actually nuts, that connect to the back of the starter right here and here. Okay, and that holds it in from the back. So you have the two bolts in the front here and here, but these two in the back, which were a pain in the ass, which you can get out just fine. It's just this bracket, you can only access it through the wheel well. So the other reason to get the wheel well opened up is for that reason. And you can see where it bolts in right there. So it bolts in there, and the only way to access is it from here. Anyway, you can see the flywheel from here. I opened up, there's a dust cover that goes over that right next to the starter, and you got to take that off. And you can see from here, there's no way to access any of this from the top, so don't even think about it. It has to go from, you have to go from the bottom and from the front and from the side through the wheel well. That is the only way to get this thing out of here. And you do not need to take the exhaust pipe off or loosen it. It's not necessary. So this is basically it. And it was a bear getting the electrical connections on. As I suspected, the power cable from the battery was really short, but I managed to wiggle some room from the battery over to it, and got it going. Yep. And got the plate. I guess it's called a dust plate, but I'm not sure if it's actually a dust plate. But this plate here with two nuts on it, or two bolts, 10 mil. And the bolts that hold the starter in place are, one is a long one is a short one. They're both 15 mil. So this is the view from the inside the wheel well. Down in there you can see the solenoid and the electrical connections. There's really not much you can do in here except have access to it, and this is how I connected the wires to the solenoid, is from up here. I reached up, got the starter kind of pointed upward down there and held it up and managed to get with a wire connected to it, and then I used a wrench from up here to tighten the connections. And this is how you access, of course, the bolt for the bracket that holds the back of the old one, which you don't have to put back in.